Robin Williams is a great example. You know, one of the greatest comedians of all time, right? Who took his own life. And I can only imagine that, again, every probably interaction he had, people were expecting him to make them laugh. To like perform, to give a joke, to like constantly make them laugh. And I can only imagine like who he really was probably the character in Good Will Hunting. The moments when he was tender, when he was loving, when he was compassionate, considerate, thoughtful, I can only imagine that's how he wanted to be a lot in his life. But he's probably never able to because people wanted to accept him for being the funny guy.
So, I mean, a lot of comedians come from horrible backgrounds and are currently depressed. And often one theory of comedy is a way of taking pain and converting it through comedy into a safe way to make art. But the comedian themselves who does this process is often in great pain.
I remember being on a plane with him one time, and it was a Virgin flight from, I believe, LA back to New York, or it might have been New York to LA. And he was sitting right there in the front row, and I was like, oh shoot, that's Robin Williams. I was like, wow. And there was a woman sitting next to him that he didn't know. I could tell it was just like another passenger. And already he was like doing like a whole performance for her and like telling stories and stuff like that. And I'm like, this guy probably never can shut off. Because everyone wants to ask him a question or say something about Mrs. Doubtfire or the genie or whatever it is. You know, it's like, when does he get to just drop his mask and be vulnerable and just be himself? You know, whether that's vulnerable or just like chill,